Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 32 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we cleared out the lighthouse area. We picked up the quest Lost Love at the lighthouse and progressed the quest Expedition Lighthouse. So, we also leveled, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see, is everybody the same level now? 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay, everybody's level 5 now. So we will save this at 5 before we start spending points. Alright, let's start with... Starlight here, okay. So she just got one skill point, one ability point. Okay, let's see. Tubo. Alright, so we picked up Scoundrel already, Hydrosophist, 2 Expert Marksmen. Alright, so there's no point in spending a point for her yet. We'll have to wait until we can get more points. Okay, so uneventful level for her. Let's check out Roderick. Might be an uneventful level for Roderick as well. Dual wielding. Alright, so for the touch spells, I still can get Witchcraft for touch spells. Pyrokinetic, Scoundrel. Pick up Hydrosophist and get the heal. Get Witchcraft, or I can hold off for pumping up. Dual wielding. Alright, we'll hold off on spending his point too. Alright, well. So let's go on and take a look at Dura. Okay. I believe the only thing I'm going to be doing with her right now is building up her leadership. Now, Aerothurge would be good for her. And Scoundrel would be good for her. Let's get Scoundrel. This way, there's a spell there that she's going to need. So we'll get that for her. And then Jahan. I want to keep building up one base there. I need to spend one base crafting, so craft that. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Let's head back to the Legionnaires over here. Okay, so we can get up to 9 Lucky Charm now when we loot items, loot containers.
How did it go? Don't spare any details, we need to make a full report to the Lieutenant.
You know, I think these two have some random conversation points that we haven't heard. Some ambient points, so let me get back up here and get close but not trigger their encounter. Drop that. I'm just gonna hang out for a sec, see what happens. Pretty sure they had some kind of conversation points. Maybe not.
Don't you hear that?
Yeah.
That moaning. I'm not going any closer.
Come now! We've got to show these spooks the meaning of Legion grit.
I'm up to my short hairs in grit. I don't need to wrangle a devil to prove that.
If you haven't got what it takes, I'll do it myself.
Alright, let's see if they have multiple lines. Meanwhile, let's see.
Well, please do. I'll make a fortune selling the book rights to my autobiography, The Last Legionnaire.
Yes, well, give me a moment. I'm just, letting my supper settle.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Don't you hear that? That moaning. I'm not going any closer.
Come now! We've got to show these spooks the meaning of Legion grit.
I'm up to my short hairs in grit. I don't need to wrangle a devil to prove that.
If you haven't got what it takes, I'll do it myself.
Okay, so they're just repeating it. See that ship over there to the right? Okay. So let us go ahead and mobilize.
How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the lieutenant.
Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grit from your ears and I'll tell you all about it.
Don't let them off so easily. These gas bags shouldn't reap a single benefit from their cowardice.
Show that compassionate spirit I so admire in you and help these homesick soldiers.
Seal will gain nothing from our swooping in and letting its legionnaires pack up and leave without doing their duties.
No, we'll do as I say.
So, let me get this straight. There's a ghost inside operating the lighthouse, and you managed to do away with the bad beasties at the base of the thing. Whew, sounds like a job well done.
And I'm sure Selenia will be thrilled to hear we did it. Another triumph for Legion Daring Do. And if this doesn't buy us a ticket home, nothing will.
Boy, I tell you, they are... My goodness. They are disappearing. Okay. Lucia and Malleus asked us what we found at the lighthouse, and we agreed to share the story. They thanked us and ran back to Lieutenant Selenia, hoping to get a ticket home in return for a job well done. Alright, what did we get out of that? Let's see. Is that a trait? Altruistic and egotistical. So I'm pretty sure we want to be altruistic here. Yeah, we want to be altruistic. So we need to redo that, but let's see what happens when they lose when Roderick loses that argument.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Be that way. If you nobodies could do it, we'll have no problem performing the inspection ourselves. Go on your way, then.
We're going much slower this time. Okay. Lucius and Malleus asked us what we found at the lighthouse, but we refused to divulge the story. In the end, they decided to go check the lighthouse themselves. Okay, well let's go back to her and see if they're actually sitting there.
Feeling hot under the collar.
So they're not here. Oh, Mr. Fork. Interesting. Okay. So let's go back to... So we want to be altruistic.
Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grit from your ears and I'll tell you all about it.
Indeed. Now there's a story worthy of an audience.
So, let me get this straight. There's a ghost inside operating the lighthouse, and you managed to do away with the bad beasties at the base of the thing. Whew, sounds like a job well done.
And I'm sure Selenia will be thrilled to hear we did it. Another triumph for Legion Daring Do, and if this doesn't buy us a ticket home, nothing will.
Okay. So Lucia and Malleus asked us what we found at the lighthouse, and we agreed to share the story. They thanked us and ran back to Lieutenant Selenia, hoping to get a ticket home in return for a job well done. Okay. Alright, so before we go back there, we're going to visit Snorri and see if our level did anything.
Yeah, out with it then. Get a wiggle on.
Okay, so yes, his gear did change. Sneaking. Unlucky charm, okay. I thought I had better boots. Didn't I buy boots that were better than this? I thought I bought boots that were better than that. Here it is. Didn't put them on. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, they're not really better. But... okay. Resistances are better, but we'll keep that. Okay. So he does have different loot. Interesting. Let's see something. If I take this intestine and combine it with just a carrot, what happens? Poison carrot. Okay, so it poisons it. %100% chance to set poison status. Alright, it's kind of pointless. Okay, so intestines cause you to poison food. Okay, let's head up to Saxenia.
There! 24 skeletons crawled out of the ground,
Toasty!
encircling us.
Naught but a trifle for us Legionnaires, what? We fought like lions, slaying 3, 4, undead with every blow. I say, impressive.
Okay.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Good to see you. My brave troops were just telling me how they proudly vanquished the undead near the lighthouse. Did you get to witness my valiant soldiers in action?
Okay, what do we have here?
Yep, quite the pair of heroes you have there.
Excuse me? We are talking about the same heroes here, right?
Come now, partner, admit they were the ones who did it. You know how glory hogs tend to make me lose my temper.
Allowing these layabouts to get a reward for a job poorly done will only encourage others to do the same. Then who will protect Seal?
All right, we'll do it your way.
What in the hells is the meaning of this, Legionnaires? You cowered from your duty, yet tried to claim the reward. Despicable! Unworthy of the Legion! Lieutenant, it's just... all the others had already perished. We feared for our lives. Hold your lying tongues. To the kitchens with the pair of you. You'll peel bloody potatoes till you die of monotony. Go! Go!
Okay. We told Lieutenant Selenia the truth about what happened at the lighthouse. Lucy and Malleus were put to work in the Legion's kitchens as punishment for their lying and cowardice. What do we pick up here? Oh, we picked up 1 reputation. Considerate and blunt. So Scarlet got blunt, he got considerate. Scarlet got blunt. He picked up considerate. Charisma. Charmed. Charisma. Let's think about this. Do I need him to have charisma? I can get charisma with 5 without him. I think blunt's better for both of them. So... get a reputation. I think we want blunt on both. Let's progress this and see what she says, though.
Salutations, Source Hunter. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. I'll grant you that the 2 survivors of that expedition were a bit cowardly, but I can hardly blame them. Everyone wants to go home, even if that means indulging in deception.
Okay. So let's follow this line.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
Get the hell out of my way.
You again? Come to throw my dinner to the wind again, have you?
Aha.
That blasted Source Hunter! We should be swigging rum aboard a ship headed for home.
Why don't you blame your own yellow belly? If we'd just done the damn job...
Then we'd both be dead as undead by now.
Well, can't say I shouldn't have expected this, but really you could have just as easily kept mum about that old lighthouse debacle, couldn't you? I might have been home with my wife and little boy by now.
Bleeding Source Hunters! I thought you lot were supposed to act for the good of all. Does getting reamed by Selenia seem like my best interest?
Okay, so... Alright, what happens if Scarlet loses this?
No, we'll do as I say.
Yes, I bet Legionnaires can impress even Source Hunters. Now, as for my 2 braves here, you shall prepare to leave Sicile post-haste. You're going home, as is your just reward.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All in the day's work.
That seems much better. We ended up getting 6,300 experience. Shit. I mean, I need to check and see how much experience we picked up, because I think that's different. Alright, so 47,400 experience doing it that way. Okay. No. Oh, stop winning, please.
All right, we'll do it your way.
What in the hells is the meaning of this, Legionnaires? You cowered from your duty, yet tried to claim the reward. Despicable! Unworthy of the Legion! Lieutenant, it's just... all the others had already perished. We feared for our lives. Hold your lying tongues. To the kitchens with the pair of you. You'll peel bloody potatoes till you die of monotony. Go! Go!
So that is significantly less XP. If and for what, we still get the same reputation. That makes no sense. So that's definitely something we don't want to do. Alright, so, so we want blunt. No. What? What do we want? Shit, now I can't remember what we wanted. I think we wanted blunt, but I don't think we can get blunt on both of them, because then we lose the experience. Alright, so I think we have to do...
Yep, quite the pair of heroes you have there.
Bravest guards we've met! Like lions!
Yes, I bet Legionnaires can impress even source hunters. Now, as for my two braves here, you shall prepare to leave Sicile post-haste. You're going home, as is your just reward.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All in the day's work.
Okay, so... Alright, so we have to do one of them. Alright, so we need... Actually, we need what I had, right? She needs to get blunt, he needs to get considerate for this point. And then he needs to win the argument. Okay, so I think that's how it's already set up here. So I just need him to win this argument here.
No, we'll do as I say.
Yes, I bet Legionnaires can impress even source hunters. Now, as for my two braves here, you shall prepare to leave Sicile post-haste. You're going home, as is your just reward.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All in the day's work.
Okay. So, he picks up considerate. Now I can move that towards blunt on the next one, and she picks up blunt. And that's that, and then we have the completion of the quest. Lieutenant Linnea asked us what had transpired at the lighthouse. We lied and confirmed that the Legionnaires had acted heroically. The lieutenant agreed to send them home, as was promised under the pack of volunteers. Okay.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. We lost another 4 brave souls. But I'm so very happy for the 2 that did make it back. They've truly earned their ticket home.
Okay. Okay. So that's that. And we will change the subject. Take our leave. Got a fork over here. Pick up that fork. Chew. And over here we can.
It's heating up.
I don't know if I have one or not. We do. Alright, let's head over to our crafting area.
Now, where is my pamper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Medora has enough strength that she can go and pick those barrels up. There's one here.
May the 7 keep you.
Yeah, let's go back out to the Desolate Farm. Desolate Farms. There should be... Alright. Not here. There's one. Okay, so we have an ooze barrel. She can pick that up now.
Another piece of trash.
Hush. And then we can pick up the one of these. An oil barrel. Alright. And then we can go to... Let's go to the harbors. So... all the gear changed now.
Still nothing, sir.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Meat?
Mate,
One day, Moira.
we are colleagues,
One day
nothing
you'll show
more.
'em all.
To my nature, anyhow. Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
The time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Blacksmithing belt. Not the one we want.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire.
Okay.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments. Charisma necklace. Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye. That is, unless you fancy a glance at some of my wonderful goods.
Okay, let us go to the north gate again. Alright, Selenia, we checked her inventory, didn't we? I don't remember. Let's check it.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Salutations, Source Hunter.
Okay, yeah, we did check it. Alright.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
About face! To the barracks! Not! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Starting to see a little more epic gear. Crafting belt. Okay.
How can I help you, my friend?
Oh, there's my...
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Bartering necklace. Bartering. Okay. Take it. Get a bartering necklace. And it gives us strength. Not bad. We'll take it. Alright.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
Get a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Providing you can afford it, I'll be happy to supply you with all the gear you'll need while swinging swords alongside the Fabulous 5. Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Bartering boots. Bartering boots. Alright, sure, why not? Why not? Oh, Avatar Poison skill book. What does this do? Make a target immune to being poisoned. Melee attackers may get poisoned. I'm not ever gonna use this, I don't think. Yeah. Go away. Okay. So we can put on barter boots now. Okay, I can remember to swap those in and out though for the lucky charm. Actually I don't need to do it now, I just did all the bartering I'm going to be doing. I think. Okay. That's that. Let's see. Oh, we gotta stop by the crafting area. Drop off those barrels. Okay. Now, let's see. Jahan, combine that. We have a water barrel. Let's combine that with intestines. Water balloon. Okay. So that's how you make water balloons. Bottle of beer. Let's go to the furnace. Pumpkin soup. Okay. Oh wait. We combine this milk with wheat. We get porridge. It's got everything you need to start a day of sore smashing on the wrong foot. Okay. 1 strength, 10% heals. Alright. So, what if... No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Orange. Can we put orange in here? No. Okay. Alright, let's send that to Madeira. Alright, Stardust. Pixie Dust. More Pixie Dust. Okay, what happens if you take 2 blank scrolls? So this is a blank water scroll. Blank water scroll. Oh, it will do something. Okay. Interesting. Alright. You take a empty flask and a water essence. Into grenade. Oh. Frost grenade, okay. That's cool. That's interesting. Let's combine bucket. Bucket. Okay. Oh. Oh, we did pick up another crafting level. Let's see, we should be able to do these now. Static cloud arrowhead, freezing arrow, explosive arrow. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Alright, so if we combine this oil barrel with an empty grenade, no, empty flask, we create an oil flask. Okay, send that to Roderick. What else do we have? Beer bottle, huh? Let's go over here. Create that. Add that in a beer bottle. Yeah, it's gotta go to a mug then, that's what that is. It's gotta go to a mug. Alright. So if we combine an oil with a bottle, right, bottle filled with oil, it runneth over not. Okay, so if we take that, bottle filled with oil, and take a fuse, alright, that's how we do firestorm grenades. Okay. So we have 7 fuses. That's gonna be like the bread and butter for this build. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and combine some more of these. I think we can do something else with them. Alright, so let's take that, save that, take this. Where is this at? Okay. If we combine this, 50, negative 0.2, 10, unbreakable. It increases your movement. That increases your movement. I wonder if that does it on all the pieces? Or just that one? Let's take these, combine that with... No. So I think it's just the chess piece that does that. Alright, so we take all of our chess pieces and head that to here, here, and here, and combine with oil. Cannot do the leather ones, okay? So 0.5 movement. So it actually adds 0.5 movement. It got rid of the penalty, okay. So that's what we can do with oil barrels. So let's go ahead and keep several of these on hand. So we change chest pieces.
As good as a new penny.
You can always have that ready to go. Okay. What about an empty potion bottle? Empty grenade. I guess I should get a bucket. Let's try that. Where's the damn bucket at? Why don't I see the bucket? There it is. No. How about a bucket of poison? No. Alright. Grenade. Potion. Small poison bottle. Okay. Small poison bottle. What about a bottle? What's the bottle of oil? What about empty bottle? Where are you at? Okay. So you can put the empty potion bottles in there. So if we take one of those and that's how you create toxic grenade. Okay. Okay. Send that to Rockridge. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do with this and this. A small magical armor potion. A potion that enchants and strengthens your armor. 5 turns. Okay. Fanny Blossom. What did it create? Medium speed potion, it said. Okay. Infused with Falcon's Tears, this medium-sized elixir infuses its drinker with superior speed. Alright, let's go in here. Not there. Put that sticky back in there. Okay, let's put these here. Combine you with Noggin? No. Okay, what about... Fire resistance potion, okay. Earth resist potion. A small poison potion. That was water resist. Minor healing potion. Huh. Okay. Make a bunch of those. Poison resistance potion. Okay. Let me take a tusk and a knife. Tusk and a dagger. Alright, what if I take a fire resistance potion and a fire resistance potion? No. If I take... I know this would work. In fact, you know what? I need to do that. All of these can go to Jahan. Oh. Scroll. You need healing potions. Right. Medium-sized elixir that restores your vitality. It makes a soft, tinkling sound when you shake it. Alright, so we can combine them for more, alright. if we take the parchment in this? Blank witchcraft scroll. Okay. What happens if we take a paper? Blank witchcraft scroll. Okay. Okay. What if we take a... What else can we do? Oh. What if we take that with them? Wonder why I can't do anything with the I guess you have to just use the pixie dust on the sheets of paper? But that seems to only create the witchcraft spells. There's gotta be a way. Oh, I bet you if I combine that with like the water essences and whatnot, it would give me that. Probably. Okay. Big chicken foot. Alright, let's save that. What happens if we take a big chicken foot and combine that with a pixie dust? Okay, we get a magical big chicken foot. The foot, now unfurled, seems jumpy and aggressive. Find a way to attach it to your person to make use of its fighting spirit. So if we took a big chicken foot and a ring, we pick up 0.4 movement. Okay. What if we take the big chicken foot and attach it to something else? 0.4 movement. Oh, a ring. Plus 2 initiative in a amulet. Okay. I don't have a rope, so I can't do a belt. Alright. Let's not do that. Let's hold off on the others. 2 initiative just isn't that great. The 4 movement on a ring isn't that great either. So I don't think the big chicken foot I'm going to be doing much with. What was I going to do? Oh. I want to see if I take his minor here. Minor. No. I wonder why that works with the healing potions, but not these. Maybe it's only the small ones? I don't know. Okay. Alright, we're gonna end this episode here. Next episode, I believe I will go and pickpocket. Yeah, I'll pickpocket some people and then progress the quest, the main quest, I think. Alright, later guys.